Listen, man, I don't want to take you to jail, but if you're not going to be honest with me, man, you're going to go to jail.
No.
Okay? So why don't you be honest with me? Listen, this is a meth pipe. Okay?
Yeah.
There's meth in that. Yeah, it's good. Whoa! What the?
Criminals often try to keep their crime under wraps, but things don't always pan out well in the case of dumb individuals who get caught while trying to conceal their involvement in criminal activities.
If you search that car, I need your ticket number. I will be suing you.
Okay, that's totally fine.
I will be suing you.
Get off me! If you kick me, it's going to be a charge. Hey! If you kick me, it's going to be a charge.
Get off me!
Listen up, dude. It's over. You're screaming and you're flopping around.
These are times when dumb criminals get caught trying to cover up their crimes. First up is a case of this dumb man. He was arrested despite deploying every trick in his hat to cover up his trafficking of illegal substances.
Listen, man, is there any here? Just be real with me, brother.
I'm serious as a heart attack. No.
Listen, this is a pipe, okay? And there's pipes and baggies and
I honestly don't know what the hell that was.
On the 5th of April 2024, a police officer on patrol observed a vehicle with a tag not registered to it and immediately conducted a traffic stop. Once he approached the vehicle, he met with an elderly driver whose innocent appearance could easily fool anyone. However, the officer, who is already accustomed to criminals of this nature, was quick to spot his dodgy and suspicious demeanor.
What's the matter, officer? I got a bad back.
Come on. Whose tag's on this car?
My ex-wife.
Okay, well, why is her tag on your truck?
I send her the money every month.
It's not registered to this truck.
Don't even tell me that.
I'm telling you that. You got your license on you?
Yes, sir, I do. Give me just a second.
And you got the registration?
Come on.
Where were you headed, buddy? Can I open the door?
Yeah, go ahead. Lowe's?
You're headed to Lowe's?
Yeah.
Lowe's
That's
where?
the wrong way.
Yeah, you're not even freaking close to Lowe's.
I've only lived down here 4 years. I've been to Lowe's 10 times.
Oh. Where are you coming from?
Oh, what the hell is that? I have to look at my phone.
Anything in the car you know about guns, bombs,
I
dope?
got a 22 pistol right there in the seat.
Okay, well, don't grab
That's
it.
legal. I'm not retarded.
No dope or nothing in the car?
No, sir.
You don't use drugs?
No.
Have you ever?
I smoke. Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna ask. Is there any here?
A couple roaches, maybe. That.
Yeah, I thought I could smell some.
I ain't lying about nothing.
Okay. So when I search the car, am I gonna find anything?
No, you go right ahead.
Cool. I can search it? I can search the car? So what are these dope baggies in this cigarette pouch right here for? You use as well?
No. I got 6 heart attacks.
Okay. Well, what does that have to do with the 3 baggies with the white substance in that cigarette pouch right there?
Don't know.
Hop out for me, Bubba.
Yes, sir.
Listen, man, I don't want to take you to jail, but if you're not going to be honest with me, man, you're going to go to jail.
No.
Okay? So why don't you be honest with me? Okay, is there any in this car you need to tell me
No,
about?
sir.
Okay, then what's in that?
Whatever. I couldn't tell you there. I don't always have to.
Okay. Because I don't believe that story, to be honest.
No, I can pee in a cup and all that.
That doesn't do anything for me. See these little dime baggies?
Yep.
These aren't yours.
Oh, yeah, them are mine. I ain't gonna lie, I had them for.
There's nothing in them. I guess the white stuff I saw was like dust or something.
Yeah, I've been cutting wood for the last 3 months.
Have you ever used or anything?
When I was about 19 years old.
Okay, anything in your pockets?
Money. Making sure I ain't got no pocket knife or nothing. Cigarettes.
01429 to 2729 be my number.
The questionable items found in the vehicle and the man's sketchy reaction during the traffic stop prompted the officer to conduct a thorough search of the car. And it wasn't long before the cops discovered that the man had more surprises in store for him.
Will you stand in the front of the truck?
I got this truck there a couple months ago.
You're not a convicted felon or nothing, are you?
I've never been arrested in my life.
Good. Yeah, you do got these little dime baggies everywhere. Well, you stand at
Some in the store one time and it blew all over the place.
stand at the front for me.
I ain't never cleaned the truck out.
Oh yeah.
I bought it from the government on the junkyard. Stuck bad, and I just sprayed the seats down is all I did.
This closed or open right here?
To be honest with you, I'm not sure. Your guess is as good as mine.
See a car there. I go on, you think?
I mean, yeah.
Thank you.
1429, 99 on a signal 0.
You tell me where the government building is now?
500-574-170. Looks like a Ruger 22. Come on. Yeah, there's your roach.
I told you I didn't lie about it.
No, you didn't. I knew I could smell it. Yeah? What kind of pipe is this?
Not a clue. I hadn't been in the truck.
That's a pipe, sir.
I've had 6 heart attacks. I ain't smoking no less.
Well, it looks like you are.
Despite the cops' efforts to get the truth out of the man, he refused to admit to his crime. At this point, it was certain that the man was trying to cover up his involvement in a shady business, but what the cop didn't know was that he was about to uncover something extremely criminal about the shady old man.
There's your Listen, man, is there any here? Just be real with me,
No,
brother.
I'm serious as a heart attack. No,
Look, this is a pipe, okay?
yeah.
There's in that, okay? So if you would just be honest with me, I will help you out. But if you do not be honest,
I
man,
ain't being totally honest.
You're
I'm
not.
playing with stuff. There's no now.
when's the last time you smoked meth?
Yes, I've got
Is there any chance I'm going to find in this car?
No, there is
Are you sure?
Yes.
How sure are you?
Very sure.
All right,
I
well,
wouldn't have no car. I'm surprised the pipe was in here.
so you smoked yesterday. Use any other kind of drugs?
No, sir. Black prescription.
Yeah, it's good. Whoa! What the f? What the f was that?
You got a fire extinguisher?
1429.
What the hell was that?
Start fire. Something just exploded in this truck. I'm 77. It went off on me. I don't know what it was, but yeah, 77 for now.
I think that was an airbag. Okay, let's go.
What the f was that, man? Hey, come here. Now, put your hands behind your back.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what the f that was, man.
Easy, I got the sternum. Which way?
Sit right there.
I honestly don't know what the hell that was. It's nasty smelling. Could you put them in the front?
No, you.
Even with the glaring evidence out in the open, the man continued to act puzzled and oblivious, pretending to have no involvement or any knowledge of the strange item that blew up in the officer's face.
Oh, God.
What the hell was that?
If I know, how the would you think I would know? There's a gun in there, too. I have no idea, dude. I was leaning over the driver's seat, and if something blew up all over me. Yeah, it's like in my lungs or something.
I had no idea. I'd be afraid.
He's got there's pipes and baggies and shit. I don't know, dude. I have literally no clue. I didn't have time to look at anything. Like it's all my eyes and shit, dude. Oh, God.
That could blow up. I've had it a lot of times.
Following the explosion, which was later discovered to be caused by a makeshift chemical bomb, the man's house was searched and a ton of illegal substances were retrieved. He was charged with aggravated battery on a law enforcement officer, carrying a concealed firearm during commission of a felony, armed trafficking in methamphetamine, possession of methamphetamine with intent to sell, and maintaining a drug dwelling. In the next case, a dumb drug peddler got caught red-handed by the police and tried to use excuses to cover up his part in the crime.
I don't have no weed, sir.
Okay, open the door.
Sir, I don't have no. This not my car, sir.
Whose car is it?
This is my homie car.
Let me get your ID.
Sir, I don't have.
Let me get your ID. This guy's got a f***ing gun on him. What?
On the 8th of March 2024, a police officer conducted a traffic stop of a vehicle after he noticed the driver taking a wrong turn. When the cop approached the driver, he quickly observed that the man was fidgety and suspected that he might have been hiding something. True to the officer's suspicions, he began to perceive the odor of a controlled substance emitting from the area where the car had been parked.
Pull over in the gas station parking lot. Pull over in the gas station parking lot. Central 808 traffic stop. Marathon gas station parking lot. Stay in the car. Stay in the car. Stay in the car.
Oh, you stopped me?
Yeah, I stopped you.
What?
Because of that turn you did. Give me your driver's license and your insurance.
I got it. I'll finna get some gas, that's all.
Or you know what, step out of the car. Go ahead, step out of the car. Put your hands on the car. Okay. Okay, guys. You got your driver's license insurance? Why are you acting nervous?
Because I ain't know you stopped me.
Well, why did you turn in front of everybody?
I'm trying to get some gas.
All right, man. Let me get your insurance. When's the last time you smoked marijuana?
I don't smoke.
Okay. You don't smell that?
I I don't smoke or drink.
So where's that coming from?
I don't know. I don't smoke or drink. I don't smoke or drink. Just got off work. I work for People Gas. I can't smoke or drink. I don't smoke or drink. So I'm acting early, right? I got it.
While the cop interacted with the man, a strange fellow identified as Jay Sean exited from the supermarket. The cop soon realized that he might have been focused on the wrong person and turned attention to Jay Sean.
Hey, is this your car? Is this your car? Is that coming out of your car?
I don't have no sir.
Okay, open the door.
Sir, I don't have no, this is not my car, sir.
Whose car is it?
This is my homie car. Hold on, I'm gonna call him. That's not
There's a bag of on the front seat right there.
Sir, that's not my car.
Let me get your ID.
I don't have no ID.
Let me get your ID.
Sir, I don't have no
Let me get your ID.
Touch your leader with the foot push mail. Black pants, red shirt, running East Bottom. He's holding his waistband, running East Bottom Southwest Highway. Stop! 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 You're gonna get tased! You're gonna get tased! You're gonna get tased!
Once the cops saw that catching Jay Sean on foot would be impossible, he immediately began a pursuit of the suspect with his vehicle. Several police officers in the area were alerted about the situation and joined the hunt for Jay Sean.
There he is. He's westbound on Columbus, 4800 block. He's still holding his waistband. Show me your f***ing hands! Show me your f***ing hands right now! Give him your f***ing hand!
You're gonna get tased again.
Central 633, we got one detained.
One detained, 1728 hours.
Hey Bob, is that white car involved? Is this your squad?
No, that should be a Apollo.
Stand up.
Or you want to talk to me?
He's got a gun. It's in his waistband.
Yeah, this guy's got a gun on him.
It's falling down.
What?
It's falling down here.
I got it.
Hey, whoever's at that gas station, there was a female black that ran into the store. I didn't see her come out of the car. I don't know why she's running.
Stop moving!
I couldn't tell.
I got scissors too.
She ran across.
I got it. Shut the up! I got it.
Central 633, there's two for cover.
Back floor, there's your recover, 1729.
Yeah, he's got narcotics all over the car.
393 Central, another domestic, that 9329 major holding.
Jay Sean was charged with possession of with intent to deliver, possession of controlled substance with intent to deliver, possession of controlled substance, aggravated unlawful use of a weapon, armed violence, and resisting an officer. One would think that this was the height of dumbassness, but it gets even worse in the case of Levente Lazar, whose plans to cover up his crime was uncovered by the police after making a very stupid mistake.
There's no reason for me to hurt her.
I watched you do it. Okay.
What do you mean you watched me do it? I didn't do anything.
You sent those texts from your mom's phone. Because she was already she couldn't.
What? No, look.
All these are the same clothes you went there when you killed her?
Yes. No, I didn't kill my mom.
On the 25th of October 2018, several police officers were dispatched to the residence of a prison nurse, Athena Valentini, after a neighbor raised concerns about her well-being. Her neighbor informed the cops that Athena was last seen 2 days prior, and further mentioned some inconsistencies in her routine that raised suspicions about her safety. Upon arriving at the location, the cops made entry into the residence, hoping to find Athena, or at least possible clues about her whereabouts. What they ended up finding would lead them into a series of investigations in order to find answers.
Police department! Athena!
No, it doesn't smell good.
Athena! Police department! Athena! Police department!
Yep. 1144. I don't know. Code 4, 1144. Alright, just don't touch anything, but it looks like a lot of pills. Oh, wait, no. There's a lot of blood.
Yeah.
Can't really tell for slice marks. Sam 6, do we have a David unit available? Okay, yeah, let's finish and then I'll have you guys just stand outside. Just don't leave until I get your guys' info or something. And
No,
then,
we're not gonna go anywhere.
yeah, we're not gonna touch anything. Looking at that, it's I can't tell if she sliced herself or something came out. Okay, we'll just we're clear. Let's go ahead and step out.
After Athena was officially pronounced deceased, her son Levente Lazar, who lived miles away in Bloomington, Indiana, was informed of her passing. His reaction to the news about his mother was, however, far from what the cops or any reasonable person would expect.
Hi.
Hello, are you Lazar? Or Mr. Lazar?
Yeah, Levente Lazar.
Okay, is Miss Valentini your mother?
Yes.
Can I step in and speak to you, please?
My girlfriend lives here, but sure.
Is it, you live here with her, though?
Yeah, she's here and a dog.
Okay, would you mind if I come in?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, puppy. He's on low. How are you?
Hello, good. How are you?
Doing pretty well. I was contacted this afternoon by the St. Louis Obispo County Sheriff's Department or District Attorney's Office. I don't remember which one.
Okay.
Your mother's passed away. I'm very, very sorry for that, obviously.
What happened?
I don't know. They didn't really give me any details. They just asked that we come and make a notification to you.
Okay.
And then have you get in touch with them.
Do you have a phone number?
I do. I have a phone number for you. I have it written down already. It's Casey Neal. And that's his telephone number.
And you don't have any other details?
No. No, he'll be able to give you any kind of details or whatever. And that's general practice. They don't really tell us a whole lot when it's, especially when it's out of state. They just ask us to come and make notification.
Okay.
So, I'm very sorry for your loss.
Thank you so much for the house call, though.
Obviously, that's a very hard thing to have to deal with. So.
Yeah.
When was the last time you spoke with your mom?
On Monday, and I've been calling her, and it goes straight to voicemail, and then the voicemail says it's full.
Okay.
But she's been having a tough time with her phone. I thought maybe it was a phone issue.
Okay. Sorry to have to bring bad news to you.
Yeah,
so.
thank you so much, though. I really appreciate it.
Sorry about that.
As an investigation into Athena's demise commenced, camera footage and retrieved cell phone information from a number that had been in contact with Athena days before her passing unveiled a calculated and well-planned effort to conceal a heinous crime committed by no other than her son, Levente. With all the information gathered, Levente was invited to the station for questioning related to his mother's passing.
So, I wanted to first again extend my condolences.
Thank you.
I know this is a very difficult thing to deal with, and I just wanted to let you know that we all wanted to extend our condolences and work very hard on this case.
Thank you.
It's very difficult losing a parent. I've lost one as well, and so.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I actually lost two parents now because my father passed away from a heart attack. So my biological father.
Right, you said that was before you guys came over.
Yeah, so I was born in 1992, and my parents married 2 months after I was born, and he passed away in 1995 from a sudden heart attack in the middle of the night.
Oh, wow.
My mom just woke up and found him passed away. And then in 1997, we immigrated here because the Hungarian laws when it comes to like adoption and stuff is if the father passes away, then the child goes to the father's parents, so my grandparents. And my mom was scared of losing me, so we fled the country.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we went to Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And then we kind of built a life from there. So.
Okay. Well, I did want to give you more information now about what we found out in California.
Okay.
And I got a copy of your mom's trust stuff, so I hope I give you that today.
Okay.
And you can look through it. Just real quick, so in order to share this stuff with you and talk to you about it, I had to give you an advisement because we're in a police department. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and you have the right to presence of an attorney before and during any question if you wish. You can afford one. One can be appointed for you free of charge. Okay? I understand. Sorry, that's just a formal advisement.
I understand.
First, what I kind of wanted to do, we've talked a few times on the phone, and I want to make sure I got a little background on your mom correctly.
Okay. She's from Romania.
Okay.
She was born in a small town called Buza. It's spelled Busza.
SZA.
In Romania.
Is that where you were born too?
No, I was born in Budapest.
And you said you went to Berkeley, Davis, and then...
Yeah, so I went to Berkeley my first 2 years, and then I went to Davis for my last 2 years.
Okay.
So I transferred. And then afterwards, I graduated 2014, and then I moved out here in August of 2015.
Okay. When you came out here, did you come specifically to go to the university?
Exactly. I was admitted here for my master's in history.
Okay. What's your undergrad in?
History and linguistics.
Levente, who was unaware that the police department had dug up the dirt he had attempted to conceal, remained cooperative and shared as much information as he could with the inspector.
So another thing, so you told me you and your mom have identical cars?
Correct.
Okay.
The vehicle's just around here.
Oh, your vehicle?
My vehicle,
okay.
Yes.
So it's a white Jeep Patriot?
Correct.
Okay.
2013, I think.
Your mom's dog, that initially was your dog, right?
Initially, yes.
Athena?
So, sophomore year of high school, it's 2007, I mentioned that I never had a dog. And all my friends, to my mom, and all my friends had dogs and cats and stuff like that, but we've never had an animal. So I mentioned it, and she went to a pound in Agora Hills, and she just found a little beagle and she brought it home. And then she was my dog until about 2010 when I moved out. Okay. So I never took Athena. She came to Berkeley with me for maybe like a week, but she's never lived with me long term.
Once you went to school?
Yeah, and then my mom took care of her since 2010. For the most part, my mom walked the dog without a leash because she listened.
The dog will listen to her? Yeah. And you too, I would assume?
Yeah, of course. She kind of listens to people that she knows. Met like at least a couple of times.
Okay. To give you a little more information, your mom, I believe she was attacked, killed on the 24th of October.
What day is that?
That was Wednesday. Thursday. So let me look at the calendar.
Because I don't know the dates.
Yeah, sure. Sure. So, so it was Wednesday.
Okay.
Okay. So you talked to her on Monday, right?
Yes.
And then you went to Indianapolis on Tuesday. It was the 23rd.
Correct.
Okay, so then Wednesday is when I believe she was killed.
Okay, and she texted me.
And she texted you on Thursday, on the 25th.
Yes.
At 9 p.m. Okay. And then you've been in Bloomington since then?
Yeah, or just like the nearby area. So on Monday, the day I spoke to her, I've been in like 100-mile range.
Of your house?
Yeah, of Bloomington.
Okay. Okay, well that's kind of what I need a little bit of help with, is because, and you've had your phone with you that whole time?
Yeah.
Okay. I was able to get records for all your recent people that have called your mom.
Okay.
And so your number was one of them on the 22nd.
Yeah.
So they came back with those records when I asked from AT&T.
Okay.
And so they showed your phone going to Springfield, Missouri on the 23rd, I believe. 22nd, 23rd. Can you help me explain that?
Not Missouri. I went to Mount Vernon in Missouri, But that was, I'm sorry, in Illinois.
I thought that was Illinois,
Yeah, but that's as far as I went. I didn't go to Missouri that day.
Huh.
Or that week.
Really?
Missouri was the earliest time I was in Missouri was in June.
Okay.
When the inspector laid out all the evidence collected during the investigation, Levente quickly became defensive.
And that's the only phone you have?
That's the only phone I had. I had this in January of last year.
Huh.
No,
It's just strange. I mean, so basically when our phones travel, they talk to cell phone towers?
Correct.
Right. So you're a smart guy. You probably know better than me. Every time they connect to a tower, it shows the tower's location.
Yeah.
Your phone has to be within close proximity of those towers.
Right.
So the fact that your phone shows going from your house basically to the Springfield, Missouri.
I understand.
On the 22nd, 23rd.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was not in Missouri last month. June was the last month I was in Missouri.
Huh.
Late June.
And the other curious thing is, so on the 25th, your phone is showing up in Texas. And it tracks all the way back to your house from Texas.
I was not in Texas. Last time I was in Texas was when I moved out here.
Oh.
That was 2015 because I drove here.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I looked at your phone records, what I did was I looked at the other callers that called your mom, okay? And I found another Cincinnati, Ohio number that looks like it was traveling with your phone to your mom's house. And
I don't have another phone either.
Yeah, well, so when I looked at that and I put the two records together.
Oh, I understand.
I have a map from your house to your mom's house.
Oh, to my mom's house?
Correct.
Okay.
With those two phones, it maps directly from your house on the 22nd to your mom's house on the 24th.
I can promise you, I was not.
Okay.
I was not in California
listen to
January.
Listen to me for a sec here. So
Sure.
when I looked at that,
yes,
I checked. There's other systems that we can check that they have what's called a license plate reader.
Okay.
Okay. And when a license plate gets scanned on that as you're driving down the road, it takes a picture of your car. Okay. And the picture it took in Texas and in Arizona and in California is a picture of your car.
I was not in California this year. Alright, except in January.
Okay, listen to me, Levente.
I'm listening.
Okay. All those records clearly show it was your Jeep. Okay? There's video surveillance cameras on your mom's apartment. Did you know that?
I did not.
The video surveillance cameras show you going into your mom's apartment when she was murdered. Okay? So what I'm here to do today to talk to you is about, I already know that you're the one that went there. Okay? I need you to help me understand why you did this to your mom.
I didn't do anything to my mom.
Levente, it's clear to me. There's clear as day, unfortunately. We went and bought that phone at Best Buy. You're on video there, buying that phone, the Cricket wireless phone that you used during this trip. I have you on video there. I have your video on your mom's house. I have video afterwards with Athena leaving. Okay?
Casey,
you have to accept that. We're past that part. Okay? I know it's tough. This is something that's been hard to talk about, but...
No, there's nothing hard to talk about. It's the fact that I didn't...
Explain to me why you killed your mom.
I didn't...
Did something happen there? You know what I've looked into? Listen to me for a minute. You know what I've looked into? It sounds to me like your mom was kind of a taskmaster. And she, I know she was upset a little bit about, your choices for school, and that she would kind of push on you a little bit.
No, but she didn't even want me to go into academia. She wanted me to be a nurse, an RN.
Well, listen, I can understand growing up how you had a tough childhood, okay? And I know, you guys moved here, you lost your father. She has many different men.
Regardless of the undeniable proof presented to Levente, he refused to admit having any involvement in the situation. And this only made it clear that he was hiding some dirt under the rug. But in situations like this, the truth would not keep itself for too long.
Since 2010, I have been independent. I have never relied on her financially, emotionally. I mean, we've shared bonds, but that was it. Like, she never controlled when I went to Davis, when I switched majors. She wanted me to be a doctor. I wanted to be a historian at the time.
Mm-hmm. Well, there had to be something to where...
No.
Well, listen to me. It's clear, Levente. Let me show you a couple things here. Okay, just so you know. Okay, here's your trust, right?
Okay.
And this goes in to explain that you are her sole heir, so you do get all her property.
But I didn't even know about this. I mean, I knew she wrote one up, or she talked to attorneys,
Sure.
but I didn't know about this.
Okay. Let me show you a few things here. Okay. So we can get past that part, because it's more about why, okay?
It's not about what.
Okay. Okay.
I don't understand what you're saying.
This is your house right here, where this is.
Yes.
This is your mom's house.
Yes.
Okay. You understand that the pictures caught you along the route. That's your Jeep, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what you're telling me about being in Indiana and never leaving and not seeing your mom in January of this year.
No, I saw her in
is
January.
clearly, well, you were at her house on the 24th of October.
I was not in her house. Of October of this year, I was not.
Levente, do you see what I'm showing you? You want to see now? Your pictures of your Jeep was taken all along your route with you in it. Okay? The video at your mom's house show you driving by at 3:30 that afternoon, okay, in your Jeep. Okay? Understand what all this says is that you were. So for you to sit here and tell me that makes zero sense, and it doesn't look, good for you. Okay? What I'm trying to understand is, did something happen when you were there that caused a struggle with your mom?
No.
Were you just mad at her? Do you need money?
I don't need money.
So what happened? Tell me what happened. That's the only way we're going to understand this a little bit better. Because you seem like a very intelligent, smart, and a nice person. And something had to have happened that day.
Nothing.
We all make mistakes.
No! I mean, I understand everybody makes mistakes, but no, First of all, as you pointed out, I had a rough childhood.
Yeah.
But you know what? I've always had my mom. Always had my mom. She was the number one person, with the exception of the dog, that I could go to.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason for me to hurt her. I never hurt her. I never did. If anything, I went out of my way to help her all the time. There's no...
Can you explain this?
I cannot. I absolutely cannot. But I did not do anything to her. I really didn't.
Even though his lame attempts to cover his criminal tracks had already been exposed, it became obvious that it would take a lot from the inspector to get Levente to confess to the crime.
Do you understand that there was video surveillance all over that complex?
Okay, there was.
I watch you go in and out of the house. I watch you. Your mom actually had a video surveillance in her house because she was worried about the transients.
Okay.
Okay. I watched you do it. Okay.
What do you mean you watched me do it? I didn't do anything. Casey.
Help me explain why.
Why? Why what?
What happened that day? What happened in your life around that time where you decided,
nothing.
I have to do this?
Nothing.
Was it a spur of the moment? So your mom, you called her that day several times, and she actually told her friends about it and left voicemails about talking to you.
Yeah.
On the 24th.
Yeah, I spoke to her.
You told me earlier that you didn't. You said on the 22nd. You called her from the phone that you bought at Best Buy.
No, I didn't. I only have one phone. I only have one phone, Casey.
Did you not buy a phone at Best Buy?
No. I did not.
Do you want me to show you the video of it?
I didn't.
Do you want me to show you the video of it?
Sure.
Okay. Do you not believe I have this?
Casey,
I'm just.
Look. I understand you're looking for motive, but there is absolutely no reason for me to hurt my mom. Okay, this December, I was talking to her about meeting Hannah's parents.
Okay.
I asked my mom for her engagement ring so I can use it as a promise ring for Hannah.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing.
Did you find the ring there?
I don't have a ring. I don't have a ring. I absolutely do not have a ring. I'm not gonna hurt my mom for a little gold ring.
I know, there was more to it.
Okay.
Okay.
That was it.
You have to. Why did this happen? Why did you hurt your mom? Did you understand how this technology works?
I understand.
Do you understand that?
It communicates. There's cell towers, like, let's say every 25 miles away, and every time you move from one zone to another zone, it kind of follows the cell tower, or nearby cell tower. I understand that.
Okay.
But, like, for example, I don't know why it said Texas. I haven't been to Texas since I first moved out here, which was 2015, because I drove through it. That's it.
You didn't buy a phone at Best Buy.
I'm saying I didn't hurt my mom.
You're saying
I didn't buy a cell phone
at Best Buy.
At Best Buy.
You did not.
I didn't go to California this year except in January to see, and I flew there. I didn't even drive.
Do you realize that these text messages you show me from your mom were after she was dead? They were sent after she was dead. You sent those texts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From my phone.
Right. You sent those texts from your mom's phone to you because she was already dead. She couldn't.
What? No. Look. Hold on. I'm sorry. No. I didn't send those text messages.
Okay.
I don't know. Look, I finished the test. First of all, why don't you... Is there a way to see... You're accusing me of hurting my own mom.
Well, do you understand why?
Because of a map, of a phone and another phone traveling...
Videos of you at her house. Walking into the house, walking out with the dog. Okay? I know this.
Levente's continuous denial of his involvement in the crime proved just how much of a psychopath he was.
Where's Athena?
I don't have Athena.
Where is she?
I don't know because I haven't...
Did you leave her there? Is she still alive?
I don't have the dog. I don't know if she's alive. I haven't seen the dog or my mom since January. Casey, I didn't.
Okay.
Look, I've been open with you with everything.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. But unfortunately, I have things that show different. So because I like you, I want to spend this time with you, but I'd like to understand why. It's clear, Levente, that something happened that day with you and your mom.
Look, okay, let's lay it down. It's not financial. I don't need money. I didn't even know that she left this to me because she said she was going to leave it for Judith, for Yudi. It's not the dog. I don't want the dog.
Okay.
What is there?
What is it?
There isn't anything. I'm trying to lay it down for you so you could see that there is literally nothing. I had a good relationship with my mom. Look at the text messages. If you could contact AT&T, why don't you read the conversations I've had with her? Why don't you see the long phone calls I've had with her? Why don't you talk to Joseph or Terry or anybody about my relationship with my mom?
Okay. You understand that your mom herself, in her own words, had said you called her right when you called her from the phone you had at Best Buy. She told her friend on the 24th, that afternoon.
I don't know, maybe you understand, but my father passed away last fall. My mom and I had a very close relationship. Everything she did for me. For you to even say such a thing, it's kind of ridiculous. I didn't know about this, and even if I did, it doesn't make a difference because you're welcome to look at my financial records.
Okay, well, what's your financial situation right now?
It's fine.
It's fine?
Yeah, it's more than fine. May I ask though,
sure.
Have you been only focusing on me? Have you even looked at other leads?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yes.
Everyone I spoke to, Terry and Joseph, they've been telling me the same thing, that it sounds like you guys don't know what is happening.
Really?
And if you're really wasting your time with me...
No, I wouldn't do that.
No, not wasting my time, but wasting your time with me.
No, I wouldn't do that either. Can you explain to me then the pictures of your Jeeps that are in Arizona and Texas? Because it's very clear your Jeep has this Jeep sticker here.
Yes, it does.
And what's this sticker?
When I lived in an apartment in Davis.
Okay. That's your license plate.
It's
right?
clear. It's not.
It's clear. Okay.
I can see it.
Can you explain that too?
No. No, I cannot.
Why?
I cannot. Because I have no answer.
Okay.
And
That's your Jeep?
Sure.
Okay. That's in Texas.
Okay.
Okay. That's where your phone is hitting a tower.
Okay.
That's where the phone you bought at Best Buy is hitting a tower. Okay. Right there.
Okay.
Where you picture your Jeep.
Yes.
You in it. Okay.
Okay, I understand.
Okay. Help me explain that.
I can't
Okay.
because I don't know. See.
Okay. So this is on the 23rd when you're driving out to California.
Okay.
Okay. This is on the 25th when you're driving back
Okay.
to Indiana.
Okay.
Okay.
I understand.
Like everywhere you went.
Yeah.
You got captured on video.
Okay.
Okay. You understand that? You got captured everywhere you went.
And you have
There's
a
video
proof.
surveillance of you at the house. I'll probably show you that too. Okay? The Best Buy is really not that important. I know you had that phone and you called your mom from it because her own records show it, your records show it, and she tells her friend about talking to you right after that phone call from that phone. Okay?
Okay.
You're on video at her house, Levente. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? What you're saying flies in the face of reason.
No, I understand what you're saying. What I don't understand is reason.
The man was no doubt a hard one to break, but the inspector remained steadfast in his interrogation until Levente slowly began to spill the truth.
Is that not your Jeep driving in front of your mom's house? That's on the
I don't know.
24th of October.
I can't. I mean, I saw the Jeep.
Okay, that's your Jeep, correct?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know. I just saw a
let's watch
white
it again. Here you go. Okay. What's that in that corner?
sticker.
Right? Okay. That's your sticker, the exact place you have it on your Jeep, correct?
Okay.
What's that sticker? Exact sticker you have on your Jeep, is that correct?
I didn't see the second sticker, but
Okay.
okay.
So this is front of your mom's house.
Okay.
On 1024, look. At 1527, which means 327.
I didn't see my mom. The next day, I didn't see.
Explain that to me then.
I don't know.
That's your Jeep.
How do you know that's my Jeep, though? Can you show me proof of me?
Yeah. Is that what you need in order to tell me what happened?
Sure, but I didn't do anything.
Levente,
Yes.
I've been very nice to you.
I know
I've
you
been
have.
over backwards to help explain all this. You realize there's you and Athena walking away. Okay? Right there. I have you on video going all the way up the street to where you parked. Do you realize that?
That's not me. That's not me. How can that be me?
Vente, because it was you. Okay?
You showed one person walking by with a dog.
I have lots of video. They're hard to get to on this, but do you not understand? Okay, so listen, if you were me, okay, and I know that your phone starts at your house here in Indiana.
And that there's a cricket phone.
And you I have video watching you. I looked at you yesterday and watched all the video of you going in and buying this phone. Okay. On the 22nd, you walk out and you get in your Jeep in the parking lot. You sit in your Jeep for about 20 minutes. You activate the phone. It all shows clear as day. It matches exactly with the records that I have for that phone and your phone. Your phone and that phone are together in all these towers until you shut it off on the way there.
Yes.
In Springfield or around Springfield, Missouri. You made mistakes. You called your own phone to check your voicemail on your way back from this phone you bought at Best Buy. Okay. That phone travels with your phone in your Jeep. There's pictures taking you along the whole way right to your mom's house. Yes. There's video surveillance of you in multiple places right at your mom's house. Okay, so tell me that
you have.
You're telling me that you're here, but that's complete contradiction to everything that I know. So help me understand why this happened. I already know that you hurt your mom that day. Was there an argument?
No, because I did not hurt my mom. I did not see my mom.
Did you buy the phone at Best Buy?
The cricket?
Yeah.
Is it?
Okay, why did you buy that phone?
Personal reasons.
Like what?
Personal reasons.
Can you explain that to me?
No, because it has nothing to do with this. It has nothing to do with my mom or...
Well, you called your mom from it.
I did.
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I spoke to her for like an hour.
Yeah. What did you guys talk about?
Many different things. The promise ring, my mom's job, the doctor's visit, talked about Joseph. That was it.
Why did you have to buy that phone for, those conversations?
Personal reasons. I also made other calls.
Okay, to who on that phone?
To other people that are not at all related to this.
Okay.
Being the calculated criminal that he was, Levente quickly changed the narrative of the story to fit all the evidence the police had against him.
Where's that phone now?
I threw it away.
Where did you throw it away?
In my trash.
Where?
Where I live.
Where you live?
Yes.
Okay, and what day did you throw that phone away?
Last week.
And what kind of phone was it?
Flip phone.
Flip phone?
Yeah.
Okay. And how did you buy that?
At Best Buy.
What'd you pay with?
Cash.
Okay. You remember how much you spent, roughly?
$25, $30.
Okay. What's Hannah gonna tell me when I talk to her about where you were?
That I was not there.
What's she gonna say? What'd you tell Hannah?
I was in California. But I didn't go see my mom. I didn't see her. I drove by her place.
What'd you
I went to Los Angeles. I went to Los Angeles too, and I could prove it to you. I could show it to you.
Okay.
To buy marijuana.
Okay.
And I bought medicinal marijuana. I went to it's on Venice Street in Los Angeles. That's why I went to California.
Okay.
And
how do you show that to me?
How?
Yeah.
I have the weed in my house.
Okay. And how much did you buy?
About $120 worth.
$120 worth of weed?
Yeah. It's 15 grams.
Okay.
That's it.
So that's why you came to California?
I know it sounds ridiculous, but I don't know anyone here except Hannah. Hannah is not going to go ask people. I'm not going to go ask other people either. She's in medical school.
Okay. What did you tell Hannah?
That I was going to Chicago.
And why did you tell her that?
Because she doesn't like it. She doesn't like, because she's in medical school, she's worried about, like, first of all, this is Indiana. They don't have any, if I got caught smoking weed here, she would get in trouble. Because of that, I kind of kept that a secret from her.
Okay. So what day did you leave to go to California?
Tuesday.
Tuesday, which was what? What's the date on Tuesday?
23rd.
Okay. And about what time did you leave?
8 a.m.
8 a.m.?
Yeah.
Okay. And how did you get
Or,
to California?
no, I'm sorry, 6 a.m. 6 a.m.
6 a.m.?
And I drove.
You drove?
Yes.
In what?
My car.
Your Jeep?
Yes.
Okay, the same one I have the pictures of?
Yes.
Okay. How long did it take you, number one, to get to California?
Thursday, I think, was when I got there. Thursday, because I went to LA and that's when I bought marijuana.
How many hours driving is that?
30, 40.
30 or 40 hours?
I really don't know.
Did you stop and stay in a hotel anywhere?
No, I just drove all the way through.
You just drove all the way through?
Yes.
And you got to California on Thursday?
Thursday.
About what time?
Afternoon. It was about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock when I went to Los Angeles.
Okay. So did you stay anywhere?
No, I drove the entire time.
You just drove straight from your house to LA to your mom's house.
I stopped and
then straight back to Indiana.
I stopped and slept.
Where did you stop and sleep?
In the driver's seat of the car.
Okay. Well, where did you actually stop?
Going to California, first place I stopped was Albuquerque.
Albuquerque, New Mexico?
Yeah.
Okay. And you remember where you stopped?
No, it was like a rest stop. So it was not in Albuquerque, it was nearby, off the highway, rest stop.
Okay.
Although the inspector had already caught on to his lies and attempts to divert, he continued to play along.
Went to California, and then I went to an In-N-Out, and then I slept in the car there after eating, and then I went up to my mom's. I was going to surprise her. She wasn't there, and then I drove back.
Okay. When you say she wasn't there?
She wasn't there. I called her on my Cricket phone.
Uh-huh.
I drove by. Her car wasn't there. I called her on my phone, or I'm sorry, the other phone. She didn't pick up. I guess she was at work. And I had to get back.
When you got back from this trip to your mom's,
Okay, yes.
what date and time did you get back to Bloomington?
Friday.
Friday?
Friday.
Which was the 26th?
I think so.
Okay, and about what time?
Evening.
Evening?
Yeah, about 4 p.m.
What did you tell Hannah when you got back?
Nothing, I just told her that Chicago was fine. It's windy, it was cold, it was fun. That was it.
As far as she's going to tell me that that's what happened?
Yeah.
Okay. Where did you stop along your route going out there as far as to eat and stuff? Did you stop to eat?
No, because I packed sandwiches and I bought a bottle of, not a bottle, but a 6-pack, no, a 12-pack of water.
When did you buy that stuff?
Sunday, Monday.
In preparation for the trip?
Yeah.
What did you buy again?
Just like lunch meats, water, there's these small energy drinks that I got. That was it.
Okay. And what else did you take with you in the Jeep up to California?
Clothes.
Clothes? What kind of clothes?
T-shirt, jeans, shorts. That's it.
Okay. Did you bring a computer with you?
No.
No?
I have a tablet, but it's very old, so I don't use it. I just have it.
Okay. That's a long trip.
I know.
So you're telling me that...
I know what it sounds like.
You're telling me that you drove
for
64 hours.
For 15 grams of weed.
For $100 worth of weed.
I know what it sounds like. I know it does.
I think we need to talk about what happened in Grover.
I understand you gave me more rights when I first came here.
Yeah.
I understand. I think you could understand why I was hesitant why I didn't say I was in California, because I'm crossing state lines with weed.
Is that really the thing that you think I'm here for?
No. You're not here for the weed. I understand that.
You understand that I talked to you about your mom being killed and asked you for your help to explain to me when the last time you saw your mom was. And you.
But I didn't see my mom.
If this story you just told me is true,
yeah,
you would have told me that.
No, because
correct?
No.
Why?
Because I am crossing state lines. First of all, it makes me a suspect that I was in California and I drove 60 hours for 15 grams of weed.
Okay.
More than that, a little bit more.
Okay. So when I go to that dispensary or I check any dispensaries in LA, I'm going to find that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I could. If we go to my house, I could show you the canisters. It has the.
I don't care about the canisters.
Okay.
There's going to be video of you.
Sure. Yeah. The reason I can't say this is because I am crossing state lines, multiple state lines. That's a federal offense. I will get in a lot of trouble for that. If I told you that, even if it was not related, I would still get in trouble for that.
Why?
Because I'm breaking a law.
What law are you breaking?
Crossing state lines with...
The inspector soon began to poke even more holes, hoping that would get Levente to reveal additional information about this mysterious journey of his to Los Angeles.
What did you do with your mom's phone?
I never saw my mom, so I never saw her phone. I never saw my mom that day.
Okay.
What
happened with the dog?
I don't know. I didn't see the dog. I didn't get out of the car that day. Like, when I drove by her house, I didn't get out of the car. First of all, I don't have the dog. I didn't hurt the dog. I didn't see the dog. I didn't see the dog. I didn't see my mom. And I'm wearing the clothes that with the exception of the shirt.
All these are the same clothes you went there when you killed her?
Yes. No, I didn't kill my mom. No. These are the clothes that I wore to California. I didn't see my mom that day.
What happened when you went to her house later that day?
I drove to her place down Main Street, and then I circled twice, saw a guy in a pickup truck washing his car. He lives there, I'm assuming. Then I went back to the Main Street, and then you know how at the end of the Main Street it goes to the beach? Sat there for a little bit, called her. She didn't pick up, called her a couple of times. She said she was running errands. She eventually picked up. She said she was going to be home later that evening. And then I drove home. I literally drove home.
Okay.
And
you know your phone goes back to her, that area by her house? You know your phone doesn't leave then? right?
Okay. Yeah, because I was on the phone. I called her and I talked to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that.
And you went back to her house.
No, I didn't. No, I literally left. After I spoke to her, I drove away from Grover Beach. That is.
Oh, yeah. After.
No. No.
Do you think Hannah knows?
She knows about my mom. She doesn't know about the marijuana or the California trip.
Okay. What do you think she's gonna think about that?
As obvious, people are gonna start making assumptions.
Okay. Like what?
Like adding 2 + 2 together. California, and then what she read on the news.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you think she's gonna think then?
She's not gonna think that I did that, but she's gonna make assumptions.
Okay.
And I assume when you guys show up there to take the backpack, or to take my clothes, or to look around to see if I have a third dog, which I do not. Here's what I don't understand.
Okay.
So, okay, I get it. Like, I lied about going to California. I understand that. Obviously, that makes me a suspect. What you didn't ask me is, and you did, but I can't give you an answer because there is literally no answers why I would do such a thing. I have no financial reasons. I never had a bad relationship with my mom. I mean, like, you have arguments with family members, but that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing that escalates to such a point. There's really no reason. Absolutely no reason. I have no criminal record. I've never done anything bad in my life, with the exception of, like, getting detention in high school or whatever. But I don't have, and parking tickets. But that's it. So it doesn't make sense for me to go from 0 to 60 overnight.
I agree.
Levente, who remained relentless and maintained his evidently fabricated story, started showing signs of aggression and anger when the inspector failed to buy into his tales.
And your childhood was not great.
No, it was great. I had a lot of good friends. It was just not great because it's not like the iconic childhood.
Okay.
Dad, mom, house, picket fence, dog, that sort of thing.
Okay.
It was not terrible. No, it was just not great because she always worried about bills.
Mm-hmm.
So.
What are you going to do with the money that you received from your mom's properties and estate, life insurance?
I don't even know if she has life insurance. I don't know what she has. I don't know because I know you inherit debt as well. I really don't know. That's something I would have to talk to a financial aid about.
Okay. What am I going to see in your internet browsing history?
Weird questions or weird things that Hannah and I talk about medically, about animals.
Like what?
Like she's a medical student. You know, we talk about a lot of weird things, like some of her patients. Okay, I know what you're going for. Nothing related.
Go through, your trip back from California.
Look, let's just look. I understand you have evidence. If you have the videos, you have the videos. Let's just let the jury decide. Okay, let's just do that.
Let me tell you
because here's the thing, Casey. Here's the thing. Let me tell you what's going to happen here, because I already know what will. You're asking me questions about my PC, about my shoes.
Stop.
May I just one minute?
Okay.
You're asking questions about my PC, about my phone, about my shoes. You're gonna go to my house. That's fine. Whatever.
Right.
I told you where the marijuana is. You're gonna talk to Hannah, that sort of thing. And you know what? She's in med school. She doesn't have to deal with this shit. So even if you, at the very end, you find out that I did not do this, right? The whole, my relationship is done with her. It's already been established at this point because you have to do your job, and I'm not blaming you. Okay, here's the code. Give me a pair of pants. I'll give you these, and then whatever happens, happens. Okay. But in the end, I already know that I didn't do anything to my mom. And that'll be established eventually. If it's not, I don't know what to say. But I didn't do anything, okay? And I don't want to waste my time and your time here. Let's just...
Did you name Athena?
Yeah, I did. So then my mom changed her name because it doesn't even matter. let's just do this because you know what?
Well, here, I mean, to me, what matters is.
I know what matters. You're trying to get to a motive, but there is no motive here.
Okay. Okay, listen to me for a minute.
This whole thing, it's not only just that my mom died, but now my whole life is gonna be just fucking, just by the news, by you guys saying that didn't leak that story. Give me a break. Okay, and now you're gonna go through my stuff and my girlfriend's belongings and stuff? Jesus Christ, it's gonna ruin her. Okay? All because, and you're gonna find out, you're gonna find out, okay? But in the end, it doesn't affect you. I can move on. It's not a big deal. There's a million fish out there, but damn, man.
By now, the interrogation had been ongoing for a long while, but there was still no helpful information other than the lies being told by Levente.
Well, listen, Levente.
Sure.
Here's the deal, is I don't want your girlfriend to think this. Because there are only two things you said when it comes down to it.
Yeah.
Okay? We have all this evidence showing you.
What else do you want from me?
Listen. What I want is you to listen for a second.
I'm listening.
Okay. There's two things, Levente, that I know. Okay.
Yeah.
One, it's not about who did it. Okay, I know you did it, but here's what like the jury's going to see, or Hannah's going to see. More importantly, is you either one, you're a cold-blooded killer who has no remorse and killed your mom, planned did it, or two, something would happen there when you went to see your mom that I don't know about that you cannot fill in, and that's the only thing that the jury or Hannah needs to know about you.
No, because...
You understand that?
I do.
So,
I do.
Are you a cold-blooded killer? Or did something else happen in the house?
I never...
What else happened in the house then?
I never saw...
No, that's we're past that, Levente.
Are we?
Alright, we are.
How are we past that?
We're way past that.
Prove it.
I'm telling you, I've already proved it, okay, that you did this. Okay?
No, you haven't.
Okay. To me, Levente, you need to be able to explain this. Because no one else is going to understand. You're the only one who can give us that part.
Look, Casey, I told you, there's no reason for me to hurt my mom. Okay? You want to brand me as a cold-blooded killer?
I don't want to brand you as
or the jury? Fine. But we'll see. But you don't have the evidence.
Did something else happen there?
No, because I didn't see my mom. I did not see her, like, face-to-face, like, interact with her. I did not see her that week. I wanted to surprise her. I wanted to tell her in person that she is going to have a daughter-in-law.
And did you tell her that?
No, because I didn't see her. I was going to tell her in person. She's been having a tough time with her neighbors. So I wanted to give her some happiness for once. And I wanted to tell her. Not over the phone, face to face. And then tell her, look, why don't you take a week off or something like that in December so you could come to Florida and meet her parents?
I've watched the videos with my own eyes. I've looked at all the cell phone tower data. I've looked at all the license plate reader. I've watched you. I've watched her apartment complex. There's video all around it.
I'm not denying.
Okay, and you go in that house. You go in that house on video.
I don't.
You do.
I do not.
The fact that we know all these things. How do you think I knew about you leaving with a dog? How do you think I knew about...
Because you showed me a video of some guy leaving with a dog.
No, I saw another video of you going in. Okay? There's no doubt in my mind you were in that house. Tell me what happened in the house that night. Maybe it's something different than what I think.
Nothing happened.
What happened in the house?
Nothing happened because I didn't go in the house. I didn't see my mom.
You parked up the street, okay, and you walked down to the house. And then afterwards, you walked back up to your Jeep, and you get in your Jeep and you drive, and you leave the area at about 11 p.m., okay? You get rid of her or turn her mom's phone off right after that, okay? So her phone goes with you, with your Cricket phone and your other phone. We're communicating with towers right from her house, okay? You took her phone with you.
I didn't, because I didn't see my mom. I didn't go in the house that day. Look, I'm not in denial.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not like I don't have dual personalities or anything like that. I'm telling you.
Do you understand that the story you gave me about driving 64 hours across country
I know what's
to buy marijuana, $100 worth,
I know.
Do you understand how ridiculous that sounds?
I do know.
So then you should understand. You're a smart guy.
I do know. No, I understand it completely. And the thing is, like, I can't say anything otherwise.
With no substantial progress in the case, even the cop began to get frustrated. But his zeal to solve the crime was all he needed to keep going.
You bought a prepaid burner phone from Best Buy so you can make this trip to contact your mom. I want you to tell me what each thing means.
Okay. Burner phone, traveling across California, lying about the trip to a detective, not telling anybody about it, including girlfriend, $100 weed, and then visiting mom's house. I know what it looks like. A phone, that's weird. Like, why isn't he just calling from his phone? Oh, probably he knows that. Cell towers. And I think I already mentioned how I know the cell towers work. So that's established. Traveling across the country and not telling anyone. That's weird. Why doesn't he tell anybody? Okay, he has a mission or a plan. Visiting mom's house without telling her or telling anybody. That's also weird. I know what it looks like, Casey.
Okay.
But the thing is,
all of that by itself would be weird, except for the time that you went there.
I know.
We find your mom in there. Okay? If there's some other reason that I don't know about other than you're just being a cold-blooded killer, you can tell me that.
From 0 to 100?
Yeah. It happens. I've been doing this job a long time. It happens to everyone. People make mistakes. People get frustrated. People get angry. People need things in their lives that they don't have. So there's a lot of reasons people go from 0 to 100.
You've been to my mom's house. There's nothing I need in there. Even the promise ring. Like, I don't care about that. I did not go in the house. I didn't.
How can you say that? How can you sit here and tell me that when I know different? How can you sit here and tell me that?
Because...
Do you know how ridiculous that sounds?
Because
That's ridiculous. That won't make sense to anybody else either. Do you understand that? The only thing that's going to make sense is if you can help explain what happened in there.
I can't because I didn't go in. I can't tell you what happened if it didn't happen, correct? I can't.
You're choosing not to because it did happen.
No, it didn't.
Levente, that's not a question for me. I have no question about that. I want to know why.
I had a very good relationship with my mom. Very good.
Up till that day. And other people told me that actually you were fairly rude to her sometimes. Okay, so that's why I'm trying to get understanding.
Rude in what sense? Like she calls me 9:30 and I have to tell her I have to go, I can't talk to you. That's not rude. I never swore at my mom. I mean, I never said any bad word in front of her except maybe like not directed at her. Like, I would say a bad word, but not like fuck or anything like that. I would say like, oh, that's dumb, but I was never rude to her.
Well,
okay, I don't know who's saying this.
They listened to you talking to her on several occasions, and they do say you were actually very rude and did cuss. And that's what I don't want everyone to think at the end of the day, that you're some cruel guy to your mother.
Oh my God.
I need you to help me explain what happened so we don't think that, because that's what we have to think right now.
I can't help.
That's what we have to think right now. How did your Jeep get right there? How did the other burner phone you bought get there?
Because both phones were in the car and I drove by her house.
Okay.
Yes.
At what time?
Afternoon and then late afternoon.
Right. At 11 at night?
No. I left long before then.
Your cell phones didn't.
You have my phone. You're I don't know, downloading it right now. You'll see that.
Okay. Well, we'll look at it. Maybe that'll explain something.
Okay.
Let me go see if it's done.
Look. Can we just please continue the conversation? I know you're going outside, taking a break, that sort of thing. Okay. I already said let's just speed up.
I gave your phone to my technician that can download it.
Okay. Let's just speed up this process. Okay.
As soon as Levente mentioned how familiar he was with police interrogation, it showed how much effort and preparation he underwent just so he could provide well-crafted stories to hide his crime.
Do you not want to look at your phone? To help explain what's on there?
No, because you're gonna leave the. I've seen enough TV to know what happens. Okay, you're gonna leave the room. You're gonna let me sit here, vegetate in my own thoughts, that sort of thing. I can't go to the bathroom. Can't drink water. It's gonna pass 24 hours. That sort of thing. I'm not. You say I'm smart, but come on. I know some of these tricks because I've seen TV. Okay.
Okay. You obviously thought a lot about this.
No, well, yeah, because you left the room for like half an hour, and I have to think here, and I have to sit here and think, what else is he gonna do?
Okay, do you want to look at your phone with me?
If you want, sure.
You might be able to explain things, and that's why I asked.
Whatever you want.
Do you know your...
Okay, I'm, you know, since we've talked on the phone, I have been very forthcoming with everything. Forthcoming, except the California trip. I'm forthcoming about my clothes right now.
Okay.
Okay? I just want to push and help in whatever way I can, just expedite the whole thing.
Let's go. Let me go see if your phone's done, and I'll bring it in here and we can look at it. That might help expedite.
All right. Just take me to California or whatever it's going to happen. Okay, let's just do the whole thing.
You stay here. I'm going to go get it.
Okay.
While Levente believed he had done a great job of masking his evil acts, the police were 10 times ahead and had him right where they needed him.
You've already made a stance of where you are with this whole thing. That I'm a cold-blooded killer, or you're trying to narrow down like why I did this. But I didn't do any of those things. I did not hurt my mom. I'm not a killer. I've never done anything like that before, ever. Okay? Nothing. And you know what? I'm not going to start dragging other people into this. I'm not. Because already, just... Okay. What I'm imagining right now is that you already have a bunch of cops at my girlfriend's and my house going through our shit. And she's going to come home after a long day of work. She wants to play with the pups. And guess what? She's going to come home to that. Okay? And she doesn't deserve that. She doesn't. That's why I've been so forthcoming with the whole thing. Are you ever going to show me that picture or that video of me walking into my mom's house?
Is that what it would take for you to tell me the truth?
I'm curious because
would you tell me the truth if I showed you
that?
Well,
you've mentioned...
Would you tell me the truth?
You've mentioned a lot of evidence, but you've never showed me anything except the Google,
Would you tell me the truth if I showed it to you? I mean, is that what it takes?
Is this a psychiatry thing, going back and forth with questions? I'm asking you, are you ever going to show it? It's either yes or no. It's not a question back. That's what I'm asking.
What if I showed it to you?
The same thing.
What would you say?
You just showed...
What would you say?
Well, I gotta see it. I don't know. I have to...
Why would you have to see it? You know...
Because... No, I don't. Because you're telling me this... You're telling me you have so much evidence of this and that, but you haven't shown me anything except the, the map. The map and the cell phone. I didn't go to my mom's house. Prove it to me. Just please prove it to me. Because...
And then what?
I don't know. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
What do you mean?
Then you would tell me what happened.
You know, this is a psychology thing.
It's not.
Or this is like a psychology meet where you ask one question and then a psychiatrist or psychologist ask a question back, and it just goes question. Nothing gets done.
I'm gonna go see if your phone's done.
I'm just asking.
Okay, Levente.
Yes.
So, unless there's anything further that you want to talk to me about and be honest about, I think we're done. Is there anything you want to tell me? Now's your opportunity.
No, I have nothing else to say.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and stand up and take your jacket off for me? I'm placing an arrest for his mother.
Despite Levente Lazar's plea of innocence, the pieces of evidence at the disposal of the police proved otherwise, and he was later sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. At least Levente was the type to have control over his temper, unlike this other criminal, Jerome, who put up a fight after he was caught trying to hide his shady business.
Well, so I'm asking you because you're barred from over there, right?
I never know I was barred from over there.
Some in the car, just let us know. All right?
Bro, if you search that car, I need your ticket number. I will be suing you. What is you doing? Hey, let me, I didn't do nothing. Hey, record.
Hey,
get off me. I didn't do nothing.
On the 15th of June 2023, an officer patrolling an infamous area known for the sale of hard drugs observed a dealer, 34-year-old Jerome, in multiple exchanges with people in a parking lot. The officer discreetly followed the vehicle from the park and finally had reason to conduct a traffic stop of the same car after the driver violated traffic laws.
Officer McMurray, Police Department. You got your license and insurance on you today?
Yeah, can you call the lieutenant for me? I want to supervise.
Okay. Still need the ID though.
Okay. There you go, right? Shit ain't suspended.
Got insurance.
Old lady car.
A lady's car? Okay. Well, can you see if you can find it for me?
I don't have. Get the white shirt here. I'm not with following me through. Over. No probable cause. I didn't violate no rules. No.
Wait, don't got a seatbelt on. Didn't use a turn signal.
I did use.
You were speeding. Nope.
Right there.
You were speeding. Got a brake light out. Okay. Don't got insurance in the car. Your which looks like you're banned from. So.
I look like I'm banned from there. Hey man, just call the white shirt.
He's asking for boss. I stopped him. He's got no seatbelt. He's got a brake let out. Turn without using a turn signal. All right, Jerome, you got the insurance?
I told you I don't have it.
You want to look for it or?
No, I don't want to look for it. If you're gonna give me my ticket, give me my ticket.
Okay. I got the supervisor out here.
Okay.
Talk to you. Okay. You sure you don't want to try to call your girl?
I don't want to do nothing. Write your tickets, what you gonna do, and leave me alone.
Well, can I ask why you're being so hostile with me?
Because you pulled me over for nothing. So just let me talk to the lieutenant. I don't even want to talk to you. Can I have my ID and my tickets? That's all.
You pick up?
He did. He can.
Okay. What's up, man?
How you doing, boss man? I didn't mean to come call you out your office or even mess with you. Okay, I dropped some money off to my niece and nephew in the towers, them Project Section 8 towers, whatever. Boom, I go to JJ's, I get some water, I see somebody I know. Boom, I chop it up with them. I pull out the parking lot. He come from behind me from like if you coming down the hill. Yeah. He tailed me from all the way from there, all the way to right here. He pulled me over. I put on my turn signals. Okay. I stopped at every stop, a full stop at every stop sign, everything like that. Then all of a sudden he say, he said I'm banned from JJ's. I came from a hot spot, something like that. I don't really know y'all areas out here, the hot spot. If I ain't dropping off money to my niece and nephew, I'm gambling at y'all casino. I'm out of here. Just like this, I couldn't. This look like a slow pace of living right here. I couldn't do nothing without here. So I don't understand why he following me. I don't understand the harassment. I don't know if this a special shift. I don't know nothing about nothing out here.
Where are you from?
I'm from Chicago. I'm from the north side of Chicago. The only reason I come to y'all town is to drop that money out to my peoples or gamble, or I'm the out of here.
All right, and we'll get you out of here as soon as we can. All right.
Yeah. So but I'm trying to understand, sir. See, I came to you with respect. Yeah. I'm trying to understand.
Well, I don't exactly. I mean, I just got out here, so I don't know what they have going on.
I'm trying to figure it out too.
Let me talk to the other. I'll go talk to this officer and see if we can see what's going on, all right?
The man's desperation to exit the location and aggression toward the officer made it obvious that he had something to hide, and it was only a matter of time before the cops discovered what it was.
So it's going to be a few minutes, okay? So he's got to sit tight for us, okay? Nothing we need to know about, right? Nothing illegal, no contraband, no weapons,
but I didn't know you could pull somebody out their car for a traffic stop.
No one's pulling you out of your car, are they?
Okay. Yeah.
Well, and just so you know, you technically can.
Hey, where we come from today over there by Chicago State?
I was coming from JJ's.
Okay.
That's when you came from behind me. You know what's going on.
Well, so I'm asking you because you're barred from over there, right?
I never know I was barred from over there.
It says you were served with some paper. Okay. Do you remember that?
I was served some papers by Cricket, not JJ's.
Okay. Were you in Cricket today?
No, I wasn't.
Okay. So when you're in the lot, you were just at Pepper.
I went to JJ's, got some water, came out.
Okay. Bought some water?
By Cricket.
You bought some water, you said?
I bought some water.
Is it in the car with you now?
No, I drunk it and threw it away.
Okay. All right. Sure you don't want to check the insurance for me?
Please just give me my tickets before I go on about my business.
I needed to clarify because, like I said, you're banned from one of the stores over there.
You said
so I had to look
now
well, I had to look into it. That's why I wanted to clarify.
Okay.
I'm gonna get going on some tickets for you. All right.
Seeing that Jerome had been spotted under shady circumstances in an area known for holding illegal substance transactions, the cops suspected that the man was a dealer and brought a canine to the scene to detect whether there were substances in the vehicle.
Find dope. 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 Off. Find dope. Find dope. Find dope. Find dope. Find dope. Find dope. Find dope.
Is that a positive?
Yes.
Oh man, look, here's the deal, all right? We could make this real easy. If there's something in the car, just let us know. All right?
Bro, if you search that car, I need your ticket number. I will be suing you.
Okay, that's totally fine.
I will be suing you.
So I want to know now. Again, let's just make it real easy. Okay. Is there anything in the car that should be in the car, my man?
My man, if you search that car, I will sue you.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you again.
My man, don't say nothing to me. I got the right to remain silent. If you get in that car, my man, you search that car, you will get sued.
Okay. I'm gonna check you. So put your hands on top of your head.
I didn't do nothing.
Put your hands on top of your head.
I didn't do nothing. Why did you?
Hands on top of your head.
Why did you do it? Hell, man, I didn't do nothing. What is you doing? Hey, let me. Hey, I didn't do nothing. Hey,
let's just keep going. Keep going to customs.
I didn't do nothing. You're violating my right. You're violating my right. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing.
Right now, we'll just get it.
I didn't do nothing.
We can readjust when it calms down.
I didn't do nothing.
Okay.
I didn't do nothing. Hey, record. Record.
Hey,
get off me.
Roll
I
up,
didn't
dude.
do nothing.
Hey, stop acting like a
get off.
Let's go.
Roll up. Don't get off me. Hey, man, get off me. Hey, get off me. Hey, you put your knee in my back.
Jerome,
you put your knee in
roll
my
up.
back.
I need to search you.
Hey, record. Hey, record. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. You're violating my.
I'm gonna check your pockets.
Hey, you better carry me out. Get off me. Hey, get off me. Get off me. Hey, get off me.
Got it, Johnny.
Hey, get off me. Hey, get off me.
Watch me. If you kick me, it's gonna be a charge. Hey, if you kick me, it's gonna be a charge.
Get off me. Get off me. Hey, get off me.
I put that in there.
Hey, get off me.
All right.
Hey, get off me. Help. 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 Help! Get off me! Get off me!
We're not on you.
Not on you. Get off me!
This person's on you, man.
Listen.
Get on me!
Listen.
You illegally searching me.
It's not illegal.
You illegally searching me.
That's not true.
Jerome, will you sit up for us?
No.
You're not going to sit up?
No, carry me out.
I gotta check this pocket.
You going to a car crash? Yup.
Yeah.
Carry me out. Carry me out.
Check your other pocket.
Jerome became even more upset and aggressive after the officers found an illegal substance on his person. He quickly came to the realization that his efforts to hide his crime had failed, and it was all over for him.
There it is. Can you just sit up so you can breathe?
No. No. Get off me.
Look, I want to make this really easy. Okay.
Ain't not gonna be
Sit
easy.
up.
Ain't not gonna be easy.
You want to really lay down in your face?
Yup.
This is what you want?
Yup. You illegally searched me.
I got a double cage. We can just pull through it.
Yup.
We'll get him up.
Hey man, you gonna arm up.
Well, you're not cooperating. We got to get you in the car.
Hey man, what the is y'all doing, man?
You sit
hey
up?
man, what the is he doing?
Well, we're trying to get you up. You stand up. Here, try and get him on his, put him on his feet.
What do we flip? Let's land down gently.
Put him on his knees. Okay, sit up on your knees, okay?
Come on, Jerome.
I made you my hand off.
Jerome, sit up.
on your knees.
What y'all doing, man?
You're doing this to
I
yourself.
don't do right here doing too much.
Jerome, sit up, dude.
I mean, get your off me.
Hold on his back.
What you doing?
Listen up, dude. It's over. You're screaming and you're flopping around. Okay? Stand up and get in there. We don't want to drag you in there. It's the last thing we want to do. But you're making this incredibly difficult. If we get you on your feet, will you sit in the car? We don't want to have to use any force. We don't want to hurt you. We don't want to do any of that. All right?
Come on, it's over. Just jump up, dude.
Hey, man, don't put your feet in my face,
Jump up, dude.
Don't put your feet in my face. Go ahead, touch me.
Okay,
For
well,
this case get thrown out, sue you,
let him.
I want you to kick me. Kick me, Kick me. Kick me, Kick me, you stupid Get your ass off.
Trying to hit you. I'm trying to stop your head from moving, dude.
These cuffs on tight as hell.
Well,
Damn.
fine. Give me that. Oh, here. I got it. All right, we're gonna put a second. We're gonna put a second set of cuffs on so it stops hurting. Okay. All right. Does that feel better?
Yeah.
All right.
It ain't that hand, it's this one.
Okay. Well,
Jesus Christ.
We'll adjust that one so it's not tighten up on you. Okay. There. Watch your head. All right. See how that buckle in so you don't get hurt on the transport back.
Once Jerome was finally contained in a cop car, the officers proceeded to search his vehicle properly and found even more illegal items hidden in various enclosed parts of the car.
I'm about to beat this.
That's fine, man.
What you talking about?
Look, dude, I got a job I got to do, all right?
I don't care.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let me know if you get too warm. I'll turn AC on for you.
Yeah.
Hi, buddy. You want to do one more thing?
Nope.
Nope. Nope. Nope. Nope. Nope. Nope. Nope. Nope. Nope. Nope. Nope. Nope.
It's like it's everywhere.
Yeah. Nope.
It's gonna be a lot of dog. Like,
Nope.
Nick's saying that he's probably gonna be using dog for a second time handler, like not a bark, not a first time guy.
One of the back seat here, he sniffed a couple times. Didn't go into a final response, but in the back here. Ouch. Ouch. There you go, sweetie.
Yeah, it's not lose that, huh? Cool, you guys will take it? Beautiful. Thank you. I'm gonna bring him. I'll take care of that.
You see you can get underneath this back seat.
I'll say that.
Cool. You gonna be chill once we get back to the jail, Jerome? I take that as yes.
Jerome was charged with possession of crack with intent to deliver, unlawful possession of a weapon by a felon, aggravated unlawful use of a weapon, and resisting an officer with injury. Like Jerome, whose dumb moves landed him in jail, here's the case of this woman who ended up getting arrested after calling 911 and trying to conceal her involvement in a crime.
You been arrested down here before?
No. I had got pulled over one time.
Playing a 3-card game, which is illegal with you. You guys, you can't gamble. That's gambling, okay? There's no actual robbery. You played a game with him and exchanged money. You gambled.
On March 26, 2024, the cops received a call from a woman claiming to have been a victim of a robbery outside a local Walmart. Upon receiving the report, officers traced the alleged suspects to the parking lot of a Dollar Tree and conducted a felony stop of their vehicle.
Let me see your hands. Roll down all 4 windows. Do it now.
Hands out the window. Hands out the window. Driver, step out of the car slowly. Do it now. Felony stop. Step out of the car. Do it now. Slowly walk back to me. Go that way. Spin around. All right. Everybody else, keep your hands up. Don't move. Yep. We're doing an investigation.
Did you get your purse snatched?
He stole my money out of my hand in the
Gotcha. Do you want to press charges?
Yes. Did you find them?
Yeah, we got him.
Oh, he said he had a gun and he said in my face.
How many more people in the car? Just two? I got you, man. Front seat passenger, step out. Front seat passenger, step out.
I take my seatbelt off.
You're good, man. Step out. Slowly. I got you, slowly. I got you. Do me a favor, get on your knees right there, behind your car. Go that way, go that way.
I'm on the ground.
I got you, man. Just take one step to your right.
Come on, man. Goddamn, we ain't do nothing.
Do me a favor, just don't move, all right? Appreciate you, man.
The lady in there, she was older. She seen them talking to me. He told me that he needed help with some money. I said, okay, well, I'll probably have, some change in my purse. And so he was by himself. He was by himself. So when I put my head down to reach in my purse, he was like, you might as well just give me all of that. I said, no, what are you doing? Then 6 dudes came surrounding me.
Let me 10-12 this one. I'm out here real quick. Step out, you're good. I got you, man. We're just gonna put you in cuffs for a minute, all right?
Yes, sir. Just face the car for me.
Turn around, face the car. Thank you.
Yeah.
Just go back to the front of this car right there. Yeah. Hey, car's clear, free to detain, code 481 foot. Well, boss, give us 1 second. We'll get it all figured out. Okay. Relax. Just relax.
You do have your ID on you? So that he initially asked you for money?
Yes, he asked me to help him with some money.
Okay.
He said he needed $100. And I said, I don't have $100, but I can give you something of what I have. I just got off work.
Okay.
He was like, you don't have a cash app or a card? I said, no, I'm not going to go that far. By the time I put my head down, he snatched it out of my hand. I was like, where are you going? And he was like, oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And I was like, how are you going to steal money from me? You just asked me to help you with something. And I followed them out here.
Okay. And you can identify the guy that snatched them?
Yes, I can. I know exactly how they look.
To gain an understanding of what had transpired, the victim was asked to provide a narration of what had transpired during the robbery attack. A detailed statement of the event gave officers good reason to believe that she was indeed a victim of armed robbery. However, they would later discover that there was something criminal hiding behind the woman's report.
When he took the money out of your hand, did he make threats to you, or?
Yes, as soon as I said, give me back my money, that's all I have. I just got off work, I'm getting some food to feed my kids. He was like, you better back the up before I break your face. I was like, you don't know if I have any type of protection on me. And he was like, you're not gonna do I promise you. And he was like, I got a burner and I would blow your face out. That's what he said, and that's what made me back up. Because he stood tall and went like that, and I backed up.
Can we check with each side for some help?
Go. And once he put his fist out to swing, all of the guys surrounded me, and I backed up. And there was some lady here screaming, saying, please don't do her like that. And that's why they ended up going away.
Okay.
Whoever called and said whatever, my people came right there with no cars. So again, people call, we got to do an investigation. Okay, but what investigation did they say what happened then?
They're going to have an officer talk to you in a minute, okay?
All right, will you go do a show?
If you're 1025 of the victim, just do the show. 6-3, do you respond, right?
Ready? Yep. 6-4 copies. It should be unlocked.
Hey, where in Walmart did it happen? Because
where were you?
I'm going to have the LP see if they can pull a video.
By the checkout. by the checkout.
She's saying by the checkout.
While the male suspects were being held outside, the woman was driven to the location to verify their identities, which she gladly did without any hesitation.
Alright, so you're just gonna look out the window over here, okay?
That's them. That's all of them need to go to jail. All of them.
Which one is the one that took the money though? Which one's the one that took the money? Is there? What about him over there? Gotcha.
Full of money.
Don't see him. They're probably still on the
I'm yelling like this, but they all need to go to jail.
This is what it's either him or him holding in his hand. Just don't want him to blow away.
Alright, so we're gonna go back inside and look at some video, but you're just gonna hang tight with me, okay? And we're gonna walk to exactly where you were standing when this happened.
12 to 11.
And there was a lady standing right
Delta Lake Carter.
Right here?
Yep. And there was a worker working right here.
As part of protocol, the cops were mandated to cross-check the information provided by the woman, and to that end, they returned to Walmart to speak with employees and an eyewitness.
Where you from, man? You been down here before? You been arrested down here before?
No. I had got pulled over one time.
You never had a charge for this or anything like that in the past? No. There was a group of guys doing the 3-car money thing a while back, and one of you guys got arrested. And I thought there was like a big group of them. You weren't a part of that group?
No. Yeah. It's my first time ever coming to Daytona, though.
Hey man, when you said he said something about playing a game, how did he word that?
He was like, I'll give you all your money back if you play a game.
If you play a game.
And I was like, I'm not playing no game.
Gotcha.
And then that's when I started getting loud, and the lady that was working here told us to get out of here with all that.
And is
Loud.
that when he said, I'll break your face?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you happen to see anything that was happening over here by the Scan and Go? Maybe a disturbance or anyone snatching anything from somebody?
Not specifically.
Okay, it would have been like 30 minutes ago.
No, I didn't know that.
No, thank you.
She was the one that was standing there.
Yeah, I say like, let's go to the store. It's tall.
Like right there. See, like that.
Yes, I'm working for my 15-minute break. One customer tell me, look at these guys. They play games. 3 cars.
Yep.
I said, I see, no, go.
Yep.
Like I said, guy, let's go to here right now.
Okay.
Eran 3, pero only one playing. Los other 2 wait for him.
Yep. Okay. Can you write a statement for me?
You don't make a.
Even if it's in even if it's in you're not in trouble. You're just.
No, yo sé que I'm not in trouble.
Yeah, and it's fine if it has to be in Spanish. That's fine.
So this is going to be the written statement form, if you're willing to do one.
Oh, yeah.
Essentially what you're doing, just go box by box. It's going to be your name, victim, all your information.
I see. He got one thing black and blue, 3 cars. He said, sir, let's go to here. You can taste it in the store. I tell us, no game. Let's go.
And also in the statement, it helps just being as descriptive as possible. What he said, when he said it.
Okay.
If you need more room or another sheet, let me know. I can get another paper that you can continue on.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
The witness's inability to speak English made it difficult to determine what had truly occurred. In a twist of events, the CCTV footage showed something completely different from the woman's narrative, casting doubts in the minds of the officers.
So he told me to write down specifically detail what happened.
Yeah. Before you start right now,
Yeah.
I want you to, I know you probably told the story like plenty of times. So this, so just tell me the story, 'cause I just came up, and this, tell me everything. Tell me exactly where you were at in the store. Get ready to.
Okay. So you want me to tell you first, or is it
Yeah, just tell me.
Okay, so I was standing right where it says the well, like the touch-free checkout next to the batteries.
Okay.
I was checking my email because I initially walked in to make sure I had enough money on my card. So I picked up some tangerines, went to self-checkout, made sure there was money on my card, and then I pulled over to the side and started checking my email. He approached me from the front, actually, so my head was down. And he was like, yo, what's up? I was like, I was like, I'm kind of busy right now. He was like, I kind of need help. And I was like, well, what do you need help with? And then he was like, a trip. I was like, what trip? And he was like, to get back home. I was like, where are you from? He never told me where he was from. So then I'm like, right. So I was like, okay. And he was like, I was like, well, what do you need? And then he was like, $100. And I was like, I don't know. I could probably give you something. I was like, I could give you something towards it or whatever. So then I pulled out some money back. I'm trying to grab the 50 because this is how I have the money here. So as I'm trying to keep it in my purse without showing him how much I had, and he ended up snatching me. So I was like, what are you doing? He was like, we about to play a game. I was like, what game? He was like, if you play a game, I'll give you all your money back. I was like, I'm not playing no game. And then that's when I said that's when 3 guys came up behind me and was like, play the game, shorty, play the game. And I was like, no, I'm not playing no game. And he was like, you play the game, I'll give you more than what I took from you. I said, no, I don't want that. He said, I'll give you $2,000. I said, I don't want $2,000. Can you just give me my $600? So the guy that had the black t-shirt on with the dreads, he was like, we got it, just play the game, we'll give you back whatever. You don't want more? Why you want less? You don't want more? I was like, no, I just got off work. I came here to pick up some fish and stuff because I'm about to go home and cook. I was like, can you just please give me back my money? He was like, no, you're not getting it. Once he snatched my money, I was like, damn, why you doing all that? He was like, hold on, I'm finna do something. I said, what are you finna do? I said, no, just get my money back. You tricked me. And once he snatched the money from me, that's when all of them like came in on me. So I was like, damn, I can't really do nothing in this spot right now.
Okay.
I just looked at the video and I didn't see him snatch the money from me. What did you have the money?
I had the money right in here.
Yeah, I didn't.
I had the money.
I must have missed something.
Listen, the money was right here. I had the money like this. When I told him, I said, I got 100, but I'll give you some change. I had to go in my purse and get change because he was never going to get $100. He approached me to ask for some money to go back to whatever trip he needed to go back to. I could tell he wasn't from here. I never seen him a day in my life. I've been here all my life.
After reviewing the CCTV footage, the cops discovered that the woman was just a sore loser who was telling lies to cover up for the illegal act that she had engaged in.
So if somebody comes up to you trying to play games with you, I would probably...
He didn't approach me to play a game. He never approached me to play a game. The first approach was to go to a trip.
Okay,
to go back
so we
home.
watched the video, and you're playing with him and handing him money, and you're playing a 3-card game, which is illegal. You guys, you can't gamble. That's gambling. Okay. So he's willing. The other 2 guys were in it with him. They all know each other. Okay, so they were trying to play, and that's what they do. So he's willing to give you the $600 back if you want to go to the Dollar Tree where you were just at and get the money.
Coordinate with the officers at the Dollar
Well, what about the other guys as well? Because they got real aggressive.
Girl,
they were just standing next to you. I don't know. Do you have a car?
Yeah, my car is parked here.
Okay, let us drive here.
Okay. You know where the Dollar Tree is?
Yeah.
Right on Dublin Climb.
Yeah.
They're right there.
But
Just go there and get your money.
you still can't put a charges?
There's no charges to press, is what we're saying. There's no actual robbery. You played a game with him and exchanged money. You gambled.
3-card Monty, M-O-T-E. It's a city ordinance violation for
Yes. He was in contact with us. We'll probably have to do it.
It's police up there. It's about 10, 15 cars. So
I'll take.
Just when the woman thought that the case was over, the web of lies she generated to conceal her involvement in a crime came hunting her when she was arrested and taken to jail.
Go do me a favor, put your hands behind your back. So, you're gonna be gone for misuse of 911.
What?
911.
Misuse of 911?
Correct.
Of what? You can't. Do I at least get my money back from McCall?
Yeah, we'll get your money back.
What's going on? My phone is dead. You said I'm going to jail for a misuse of 911.
Call 12.
Get a transport.
You can't be serious right now.
Absolutely serious. We watched the video of what happened. Completely different, and your phone call triggered a response where we got certain resources up and we're responding a certain way that puts people in danger, puts us in danger, puts...
Initially called in, said she needed to get an abusive person out of their house. He just grabbed their son aggressively, and it
If we would have authorized a pursuit on this car,
while they were on the phone playing bills.
The video does not show him anybody ever reaching in your purse and taking money.
he did snatch it
The
from me,
video
sir.
shows an exchange of money between you and him.
And that's what I gave him.
Okay, the video shows an exchange of money between you and him inside the Walmart, and then after you walk outside of the Walmart. Can you just search? Can you search her for me?
So what are y'all charging her with?
Misuse of
3 Delta 10, can you go back over to TAC, please?
Anything on you? Anything you want to leave with her? Like your watch? That is your jewelry?
Good.
Yep.
All right, we're just gonna walk over to my car right now.
You want to get you don't gotta get her. Just post my bond. Yeah.
3 Delta 42 Central.
Can you guys give her the money?
3 Delta 42, copy.
Yeah, go ahead and sit down. I'll figure out what's going on with the money.
The woman was thereafter charged with misuse of 911. This woman was no doubt unruly, but she wasn't quite as wild as this woman, who took a traffic stop to the extreme because she was trying to hide her possession of a suspended license.
Let me see
It's
your
nothing
driver's
to
license.
see, bro. I don't have to produce you with anything.
Yes,
at the
you
moment.
do.
No, I don't.
Put your phone away.
I'm not putting my phone away because I'm calling my case manager.
On April the 12th, 2023, a woman was pulled over by police after they discovered her license was suspended. However, unbeknownst to the officers, she would worsen the situation with her defiant and erratic behavior, turning a routine stop into a chaotic encounter.
Stay in the car.
What are you putting me up for?
It shows you're suspended.
I'm not
That's why.
suspended. I just sent out a check. I'm not.
Okay, let me see your driver's license. Let me see your driver's
It's nothing to see, bro. It's nothing to see.
Let me see your
I'm about to
driver's
call
license.
my case manager because I just sent out that fucking shit.
Your driver's license and proof of insurance.
Really have a whole
Do you have
fucking
your
whistle.
driver's license and proof
Yes, I
of
do,
insurance?
but you just pulled
May
me
I
over.
see
What was
it?
your reason for pulling me over?
You feel the signal go around the truck and
No,
it
I
shows you're
didn't. No, I
suspended.
didn't. You just lied. Watch out.
No,
What are you
not watch
doing? What are you doing? I'm closing my
conducting
door.
a traffic stop.
Okay, but you didn't know, bro. Watch out. Let me close my door.
No, you're not closing.
Let me close my door. You're doing.
Do you have your driver's license? Yes
What do
or
you
no?
need my driver's license for?
I'm conducting a traffic stop. That's why. I need to
Well, shut the
identify
door.
who you are. What's your name then? Since you don't have your driver's license.
Who told you I didn't have my driver's license? You just
You haven't produced it.
I don't have to produce you with anything.
Yes,
at the
you
moment.
do.
No, I don't. I'm pulling over to get gas. Right in my face.
This is a traffic stop.
I don't care what it
You're required
is.
by
I don't
state law
care.
to
I don't
identify
care.
yourself to me. Understand
I
that?
don't care. I don't.
If you don't
To be quite
identify
frank, I
yourself,
don't.
I'm gonna arrest you.
You're not arresting anything. What the f? Like,
Sure about
you just. What did you just do? What did you just do? Is this car not in my name? Is it?
I have no idea who you are.
Okay, well, I'm trying to get in contact with who I need to get in contact with because I have just sent out some papers, so. Yeah.
Put the phone away.
What are you telling me to put the phone away
Put
for?
the
And I'm
phone
telling you I'm
away.
calling my case
I don't
manager.
care who you're calling.
No, because
I
this
need
is
to
an
identify you. Put the phone away. Do you have ID or not?
Yes, I do.
I need to see your ID.
Okay, well,
if you don't
can you
show
shut
me
my
your
door?
ID, I will arrest you.
Well, can you shut my door?
No.
I'm about to keep calling until I get a hold of somebody because they just sent the check out for me. There's nothing for me to tell you. I can give you a piece of paper to tell you that they sent the check out, but there's nothing else that I can get you.
Okay, well, I need to see your ID. Is that what you're getting, your ID?
No.
Huh? Unless you're getting your ID, quit reaching around the car. Last chance. Come over
I'm
here.
telling you, I'm providing you with my information. That's it. Like,
Do you have your ID or not?
yes, I do, but get the back. Like, you're like I'm in your life. I'm a black woman. You're always shooters. I'm trying to
Hey,
call my
quit
fucking
reaching
whistle.
around the car.
Did you just not tell me to provide you with my ID? Yes or
I've been
no?
standing here
Yes
for
or
5
no?
minutes.
Yes or no, right?
Where is it
Yes
at?
or no?
Where is
Yes or no? Exactly. I'm looking for my You're tripping.
Okay, I don't want you looking around the car. Why don't you just give me your info?
The officer kept insisting on identification, but the lady was becoming something else. Her entitled mentality had completely taken over, driving her to act even more irrationally.
Put your phone away.
I'm not putting my phone away because I'm calling my case manager. I'm not putting anything away. That's going to tell me I can't call and make a phone call.
What's your name? India?
India. Like I just said, India. And I try to provide you with the paper. You act like you.
Stop reaching around.
Step out of the
I'm
car.
looking for my ID. The you told me.
Now I'm ordering you out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out
All
of
right,
the car.
watch out.
Get out of the
All
car.
right, get out. Watch out. Watch out. So I can lock the door and get out and put my keys in the car.
Get out of the car.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you grabbing me? You see this? Why are you grabbing me? Bro, I'm trying to call my case manager. Why are you grabbing me? Bro, watch out. Why are you grabbing me? I'm trying to call my case manager.
I don't know what's in that car, and I don't want you
It's nothing in this car, bro. I'm homeless. What are y'all doing? Bro, this annoying, bro. What are you still touching me and I'm not touching you, bro?
To the back of the car.
Watch out. I'm trying to. Watch out. Please stop touching me. Please stop grabbing me up. Watch out, bro. I'm trying to call my...
Stay right here. Where are you going? Stand right here.
Stop touching me, bro. I'm trying to call my case manager. Move.
I just put her in.
Like, I'm trying to call my case manager. This going around, put your hands on. This shit is blowing the out of me, bro.
Can't seem to cooperate.
Call the YWCA immediately. I'm not playing with y'all. Call the YWCA. I literally have all my paperwork. Watch out. No,
why can't you just cooperate? This ain't that hard.
Stand annoying.
Right here.
I'm sure you've never been homeless before. Don't keep touching me, bro. Don't keep touching me, bro. This shit is annoying.
Let's try this
I already
again.
told you what my name was, bro. This shit is unnecessary.
What's your date
You can find that out, can't you? I tried to get you my information, but you didn't want to let me give you my information, so...
What's your date of birth? What is your date of birth?
Bro, I'm trying to calm down right quick. Like this, you already grabbed
I'm not your bro.
Well, I'm trying to calm down. This trying to calm down. Y'all stop grabbing me and let me like...
I've been trying for the past 10
you
minutes
have not been
to
trying
identify
to
you.
do nothing. I told you I was giving you my paper. Like, the fuck you took my phone and everything. What was
You
the...
can make this easy.
I'm trying to make a phone call to tell y'all the check has been... This shit is irritating. Go to jail for what?
What
For
is
what?
your
For
date
what?
of birth?
Because you act like you didn't know who the I was when you pulled me over.
I don't know who you are.
Okay.
I have no idea who you are.
I hate ignorant shit. Like, this is dumb as okay.
What's your ID number?
I don't know.
What's your home address?
I don't have a home address. I'm currently residing in my car, like I just told.
Stay right here.
She started making her own demands, but the officers were having none of it, refusing to bow to her unreasonable request.
Can you let me go? Could you let me go, bro?
You're not being cooperative.
I'm not touching you, though. Like, come on, I just need you to let me go. Like, I'm already in hand restraints. What more can I do? What more can you let me go, bro? Can you just let me go? Like, I'm just asking you to let me go. Okay, can you tell her to let me go? You've never been slipping in your car before. I'm sure you haven't. So can you just tell her, like, let me go?
You're not running the show here.
I'm not telling you I'm running the show. I'm asking you to let me go. Like, she don't have to keep holding me.
If you would just
She don't.
relax and take a deep breath.
I'm trying to. You keep touching me. Y'all keep touching me like I'm not already in handcuffs. This is annoying as This is annoying as bro. Can y'all call, click that phone right there and call Shannon?
No.
Exactly. Because y'all don't care. Y'all never care.
No, you're not allowed to make a phone call right now.
How are you going to tell me I'm not allowed to make a phone call?
Because right now you're detained in handcuffs.
Okay. This is annoying as when I just told y'all that I have a check that already got sent out.
Noticing the officers were not listening to her demands, she threw in the race card, hoping to manipulate the situation.
I hate white officers, bro. White people, period, bro. This shit annoying. Like, it don't take 6 officers for one black woman.
Someone's making a scene. Sometimes
I didn't make no scene. You don't even know what you're talking about. Well, may I use the restroom or something? Like, maybe I could just pull my and pee right here. Okay, well, I need to use the restroom and some other Could you walk into the bathroom in here?
This is going to take a couple minutes, and then when you're free to leave, you can go wherever you want, because when you come close, you can use the bathroom wherever you want.
Where are your keys at?
They in the car underneath the seat.
In the car underneath the seat?
You
The
just-
door's locked.
They're not in your front pocket right there?
Bro, y'all not getting my car. I'm homeless. Y'all is not getting my car. I'm sorry.
Well, we can give you some resources for a homeless.
I have resources, bro. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
Unfortunately,
like this
with being
going
suspended,
me.
we have to tow your car, okay?
No, y'all don't, sir. No, y'all don't, sir. I'm homeless. What do y'all keep? No, y'all don't, bro.
You know you shouldn't be driving, okay?
Okay, but I'm homeless. This is like, no. Bro, what are y'all doing? Like,
Sorry.
come on, bro.
Relax. Why are you slipping this?
Because I need y'all telling me to calm down. Y'all restraining me twice.
I can't. They're locked. I need.
This shit is irritating as bro. Somebody help me. Please help me, bro. I'm
You're making this a lot worse than it needs to be. Stop.
Because I'm homeless, bitch. Have you been homeless before? You're not going to tell me I'm making this shit a lot worse. Get the here, bro. This is irritating, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Stop. Just relax.
Bro, stop putting pressure on me.
Not.
Then you need to
relax. I'm telling you, you're putting pressure on me.
You need to
Bro, I need
relax.
y'all to back up, please. Bro. Like, please. Please. Like, y'all control this. You're
making this worse than it is.
Let me go, bro. Like, I have anxiety and everything, bro.
Okay. Do you want to sit down?
I can't breathe, bro. Watch out. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. You're harassing me. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Relax.
I can't breathe, bro.
Okay, relax.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Just relax.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe, bro. Get off of me. I can't breathe. Oh my God.
The woman tried to gain sympathy from the officers. Little did she know the officers did not give a damn about her pretense.
Why don't you come sit down so you're not standing up?
Bruh, cause y'all gonna keep holding me while I'm sitting down. There's nothing in here, bruh. Can y'all let me go then?
No.
Can I grab my phone and y'all let me go?
Want me to let you go? Yeah, you can take your phone.
Bruh, what the f? No. Y'all did not even ask me to search my car.
It's coded
That's all I do.
If it's gonna get tough, you have to inventory and make sure there's nothing in it. Okay?
Bruh, so can y'all let me go? Can you help me, please, sir? Can you please help me, bro? I'm homeless. I'm homeless, bro. I swear to God, I'm homeless, bro. I need so much help, bro. Please help me. Please help me, bro. Please help me, bro. Please help me. What is y'all putting me in the back of the police car for, bro? I can't breathe. I can't breathe, bro. What's wrong? Stop touching me. Stop touching me. I have my keys. Y'all told me I could keep them.
No, we did not.
Yes, I did, bro. Please, bro. I swear to God, I cannot lose my car, bro. I don't have anywhere else to go. I don't have anywhere else to go, bro. I can't go anywhere else, bro.
Just sit in the car and be an adult. Let's go.
I'm trying to.
Okay, stand up.
Can I call my case manager, bro? I swear to God. Bro, I'm homeless. What part of homeless do y'all not understand, bro?
Stand up and sit down.
Oh my God, bro. This is irritating.
Just sit on the seat.
Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh. This is how can y'all do this, bro? How can y'all do this? Y'all can't even let me call my case manager. This is annoying. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. Watch out. Move all my clothes and everything is in there. All my clothes is in there, bro. I don't have anywhere to go. Please, get off of me, bro. Please.
Have a seat.
Please stop touching me. Please stop. It's no relax, bro. Please stop touching me, bro.
Sit down.
Please stop touching me, bro. There's nowhere I can go, bro.
Sit down.
I'm hyperventilating. Do you not see that? You're such a oh my God, bro, I don't have anywhere to go. Y'all trying to take my holy car, bro. I'm about to be walking, bro. This shit is irritating. And y'all don't bro. I can't even call my case manager. This is illegal, bro. Like, what the Please, somebody help me. Bro, please, somebody help me.
The officers tried to calm her, but stubbornness had become her nature, resisting any attempt to diffuse the escalating tension.
You just have to relax.
There's no relax on this. I just told you all my car, you are taking it. I'm about to be walking.
Relax, listen. You should get whatever you need out after they're finished the inventory.
I don't have nothing in there but clothes. The f I'm home is nothing but clothes. This irritating as fuck, bro. This irritating, bro.
Good to go.
You just said you was on my car, bro. The f I don't have anywhere to go. Don't you get that? Do you not get that?
Is there somewhere?
No. Please don't take my car, bro. Please stop touching me, bro, because I'm not trying to spit on you, bro. And I know that's assault, bro. Watch out.
At this moment, she made a fatal misjudgment. She thought the officers would just put up with anything, but this time she had it all figured wrong.
Stop touching me, bro. Please stop touching me, bro.
Right
Move. Stop touching me. Stop. Stop touching me.
You're gonna go to jail. You are under arrest. You hear me? You're under arrest.
I don't give a Come on, mama, get the f off.
Get a spit hood in there. Get a spit hood out of that glove box.
Get the f off.
Give me that hobble.
Move, bro. I can't breathe, bro.
Your face.
Let go.
I can't breathe.
Stop spitting on people.
Bro, bro. I can't breathe.
We have an ambulance here.
So send them because I can't breathe.
They're here.
Okay, so get off of me, bro. My arms is and everything.
Got it. You gotta calm down, and your breathing's gonna get better. I promise. We're gonna help you out. You just gotta be cool. And
Okay, bro. I'm in restraints everywhere like this. Please.
well, you can't be fighting with people. All right.
Cause he just lied. He just lied, bro.
If you're cool, we'll all be cool. All right.
Okay, I'm cool. Bro.
All right. I appreciate that. I'm the ambulance. So.
Okay, I just need you to check me out. This
All
shit
right,
is
no
annoying.
problem.
I can make a phone call.
You're not
No
gonna get
problem.
out right now.
I'm not talking to you. Shut up.
All right.
I'm not talking to you.
Look, I'm gonna bring my monitor over here.
Me and shit. Watch out.
I'll be
This shit
back.
is irritating.
Okay.
I know y'all can't take me out these cuffs. I'm laying shit.
17. Stop touching your mask.
Touching me.
I'm telling you one more time.
Back. Get the fuck back. Quit
Spitting on us.
Get the fuck back.
How about no?
Fuck out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you're in the back of the car, huh?
Yeah, because you can't with me.
All right, dear.
Stop touching me. Stop touching me. Stop touching me. Is you retarded?
Stop
Do you
that.
not understand English?
I do.
Do not touch me.
Stop.
That's why I touched my hands on you the first time. You don't really want it. I swear to God you don't. Don't touch me again.
Yeah.
You keep doing that on the slide, I will serve both of y'all. I swear to God.
You really
I swear to God. I swear to God. I don't care.
All right.
I don't care. I don't.
In the end, she was taken to jail, where she was charged with driving under suspension, simple assault, and assault on a police officer. Next, a dumb drunk tried every means possible to evade arrest after getting busted for disorderly intoxication.
Yeah, they have a right to be as soon as my lawyer shows up. I'm Rascal Flatts, private chef. I am Journey's private chef. I don't care about you. You're
okay. That's nice.
I will absolutely ruin your life. I'm the king of the Bodycam scenario.
Okay.
You're a piece of shit. So
okay, hey. So,
mouth.
All right.
I will murder you.
Okay.
On the 7th of October 2023, police arrived at a scene where a Florida man, of course, was busted for disorderly intoxication. Management had asked them to remove the man from their restaurant. The officers arrived at the scene with no idea how arrogant the suspect was going to get.
Okay.
Grab your stuff. Don't ever touch that. What do you have? They want you to grab your stuff. First of all, grab your stuff. Call my lawyer. Call your lawyer and you call him outside after they. Okay, so what reason? Because you are sitting at a bar at a restaurant that you have the right to refuse service. And so that's. And they're requesting to refuse service. So really, for a drink that I never touched. You want to know you? You're so.
Okay. All right. Time to go.
Yeah. You got all caught up on the staff and everything? All right.
The cops gave the man a chance to redeem himself. However, he just had to take things to the next level.
That's assault. I stepped on that's assault. Let's go.
No, that's not assault.
That's assault.
No, it's not assault.
Oh,
Walk out. Walk out.
Why not?
State of Florida, that's not assault.
It is assault.
It's
because
not
it's
assault.
the state of Florida.
You need to walk out.
That's assault.
That's not assault either.
What did I do? How are you getting home? Uber.
Okay, go ahead and call your Uber.
Oh, so now it's okay for me just to f*** off?
Well,
yeah, they want refuse service to you, man. They have a right to do that. They have a right to do that.
Yeah, they have a right to be as soon as my lawyer shows up.
Oh, that's fine. You can settle that in court. But
So I'm gonna wait till my lawyer shows up.
you're not going to wait on the
Okay,
robbery.
I'm gonna wait right here till my lawyer shows up. And then what are you gonna do?
What's your lawyer going to do about this today? That's a simple matter.
You have no idea who I am.
Okay, well,
I'm just back in town. I'm Rascal Flatts, private chef. I am Journey's private chef.
I get off in 20 minutes. I'm not trying to
f***ing leave.
We're not leaving.
Then bye.
Your lawyer's not going to do
20
anything.
minutes.
They want you gone.
Bye.
Okay. Call your Uber. You
Right
said,
here.
you
Right
said-
here.
Call your
20
lawyer.
minutes.
Call your lawyer.
20 minutes.
call. Call your Uber. You have no idea who my family is. I don't care who your family is. That's your problem. You should.
It does not matter who your
Oh, it doesn't? No. The King family constructed the one that built this entire town.
Okay.
You
so
should
go ahead and just get an Uber and go home, and then you can deal with the civil situation later.
I'm not. No.
So what's your plan?
I'm gonna stand here until my lawyer shows up, and then we're gonna fix this town because you cops are dog shit.
Sorry you feel that way.
Look at you.
Listen,
sorry you feel that
you're
way.
a little too intoxicated to leave here by yourself.
Yeah, I've been
so
drinking.
You're gonna get a ride home, or we're not gonna leave you here. Those are your two options.
So the fact that he was arriving.
He had no idea things were about to take a different turn when he became hostile to the cops dealing with him.
Okay, so you have an Uber coming. Yeah.
Did I not say that?
Well, that's why I'm trying to confirm it.
I don't care about you. You're
okay. That's nice. So
this guy right here, I'm gonna ruin your life.
Okay.
You know that?
All right.
How about it?
Yeah.
Get your
so
Uber.
make sure your Uber's on their way.
I will absolutely ruin your life. You don't understand. Kelly, Otis, those three scenarios will ruin you. And I'm the king.
Alright, nice to meet you, King.
Bye, Felicia.
Alright, then go ahead.
Step off. You don't even know.
Then go ahead. Bye, Felicia.
He just realized.
Bye, Felicia.
No, he just realized that I'm the king.
The king?
Yeah.
Man, get your Uber on your way.
Oh, is that what you want?
Yeah, so we don't got to take you for a Marksman Act.
That's definitely what you want.
Yeah, I want your Uber to get here so we don't have to take you for a Marksman Act because you're too intoxicated.
I have to pay for that tab.
You already paid for it.
Just because I have my card does not mean I paid for it.
They said you paid for it. They don't want your money. They don't want your money.
That's terrible, sis. Just so you know, Edward King. Remember that name.
I'll write it down.
You should.
I'm going to Alpha 213 status check.
Because
is that your name?
Me and the Bodas, we're gonna kill you.
Excuse me? That is assault.
Metaphorically. Sorry. Metaphorically.
Get your Uber on the way before you end up in custody.
Okay, please get your Uber. Everyone wants to go home tonight, right? Everyone wants to go home. We don't mean to make this a big deal.
I'll go home.
So why don't you get an Uber? Why don't you get your Uber and go, please?
Me?
Yes.
He needs cuffs.
Go and get your Uber. Go order your Uber and go home and get some sleep. Please and thank you. I'm asking you very nicely.
I just came back to town.
That's nice. That's wonderful.
I'm the king of the Bodycam scenario.
Okay, I don't know what that means, but
then you should do your homework. Homework. Do it.
I don't want to.
He knows it.
No, I don't. Get your Uber on the way.
He doesn't. You know it.
I'm waiting for it.
See, look at him.
By this point, he demanded that they get him an Uber.
You call him. Why not?
I don't touch other people's phones.
Oh, you really?
Please get your Uber.
Don't touch other people's phones?
Please get your Uber and go home.
That's a joke.
Please get your Uber and go home. Thank you.
What a fucking joke. Don't touch other people's phones.
I don't.
Why not?
Just don't. Get your Uber and go home, please.
You should start asking questions to your left.
Okay, get an Uber and go home, please.
I'm gonna go.
Thank you.
But you should start looking to your left.
Get an Uber and go home, please. Thank you.
Joke. This is Flyer County, man.
Sir, please get an Uber and go home. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Look to your left.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
To your left.
I appreciate it.
That's what I'm saying.
Get an Uber. Get an Uber.
Up until this point, the police had been patient. However, they drew the line on death threats.
That cop is a bad cop.
Talk to the captain.
You're a piece of shit.
Okay, hey. So,
mouth.
All right.
Out of my face.
I will murder you.
Okay. If you do that one more time, okay, I'm asking you very nicely.
I will end you.
You know me.
One more time.
You know me.
I don't know you. One more time.
The you don't
You
know
have
me.
3 minutes until your Uber gets here, so please stop.
She doesn't know me. You are f***ing garbage. And I will find it out. And I will sell every little bit of this. So you can touch
All right, look, your Uber is 3 minutes away.
Garbage.
Please stop.
Garbage.
Hey, look at me, please. Focus on me. Look at me. Your Uber is 3 minutes away. Everyone wants to go home, right?
No, I don't.
You don't want to go home?
No, I want him to go to jail.
Why does he need to go to jail?
He
not.
insinuated every single bit of violence. You are garbage.
You have 3 minutes till your Uber gets here, right?
You are a piece of
Hey, how do you turn your phone back on?
You can't up to it.
I know.
And you can't even
Hey, can you look at your phone one more time for me, please?
I don't give a fuck about it. That guy's a piece of
One more chance. Pick up
One
your
more
phone
chance?
And just be quiet and see.
Okay.
One more. Oh, you're gonna give.
Pick up your phone.
You're gonna give me one more chance.
Pick up your phone. Pick up your phone.
You're going to jail.
That's nice.
You're going to jail.
Have you seen the whole thing?
You're okay with
Yeah, but have you seen the whole thing?
No, I just drove up right now, saw him pushing you guys.
Okay. Are you willing to write a statement for that? Okay.
I'm out here to take care of my daughter. I'm at your brother.
Okay.
We live in the center.
In the end, the man was charged with disorderly intoxication and trespassing.